You guessed it, I'm creating another scrapbook layout from my retreat I went to, the scrapbooking retreat. Here I have Brandy and Melanie, and another one of me photobombing them. Erin here at her table, and then this was my table mates. This was like the kind of leadership table, and then another one of myself scrapbooking. So we have a few photos here that are going on a double page layout. I keep turning back to the weekend adventures because this retreat was camping themed, but I did find these stickers and I'd like to bring those in as a banner element. And then for sure this weekend escape because we escaped to the mountains to scrapbook for a long weekend. I also have this tag here from those punch outs, and then this was my party favor from Jema. So I want to bring that in since we are in the scrapbooking room and it was camp scrap a lot, so I want to include that one for sure on this layout. So I'm bringing my photos in, and I think I want to do something like this, and then have my title, Weekend Escape, kind of tucked in between these photos, kind of nestled in here. So I want to see a lot of that Camp Scrap a Lot tag, so I don't want to tuck that too far under my photos. I played around with a variety of different papers, but ultimately I decided to bring in some more black because of those black banners. So I'm going to do a frame style layout, and I'm going to have black be that frame. So I just gutted out the inside, and then I cut my white down to 11 by 11.5. So I have a 1/2 inch border going around the 3 sides. So it'll go all the way to the edge on the right, and then I'll have the 1/2 inch black showing on those 3 other sides. And I'll repeat that on the right hand side of my layout. We'll just move these out of the way here. I know I want my banners there. And then we'll bring in another piece of 11 by 11.5 white. Here I'm just showing you those measurements. So we'll line that up on the Versamat to reveal a 1/2 inch. There's those banners coming back in, and that's from the sticker sheet. I just cut it out. Okay, so I have 2 photos that are a little smaller than 3x4, and then that main photo of myself is 4x4, and then I have 2 3x3s. So I'm thinking something like this, but I want to bring in some more of that blue. So from the, what is this called? The country lace. To ignore the rest of it, I'm reusing bags. So from the country lace collection, I have this piece of blue, and I believe that it's Night of Navy. So it ties in nicely with that banner. I do need to map my photos on some white. They're getting lost on that blue, but I do like how it ties in the blue shirts, kind of the blue of the mountains. That'll look good there. So I do want to make sure I bring that pattern paper over to the right or to the left hand side as well, but I don't know that I love it separating those. So what if I just matted one of my photos, like this main photo of myself? What if I just mat that with that pattern paper to bring it over to the left? This is coming together very quickly. I think it's time to start embellishing and adding the final touches. These 2 photos are kind of boring and plain over here, so I think I'm going to mat those with some black, and then maybe that 3x4 on the left-hand page too. Or do I want to bring in more Night of Navy? I do like that, and it adds a little more color to my layout. Let's go ahead and do all 3 of those photos with Night of Navy. This tag from the punch outs of this collection has a different hole at the top, and I want them to match. So I'm bringing in my little hole punch here. This came in a set of 3. I'll have them linked down below, but I'm just going to center that little hole, if I can get it in here, into that kind of ovular, and then we'll go ahead and punch that. I am going to add some ribbons, so the rest of that little hole that you see, you won't be able to notice, but I like that the ribbon will be able to fit and match better with the one with my cami on it. So we're just going to slide that back in here, and I think my journaling will look nice on that tag. I'm thinking it's a little boring down under these photos here, so I found this green banner piece in the punch outs, and it matches that green banner on the right. I think that'll be a nice bracing point down below here. If you followed me while I was part of the inspiration collaboration team, Melanie was on there as well. So me and Mel talked a lot, and we got to know each other through YouTube and through the Inspiration collaboration. So it was so nice to finally meet her in person. There were just so many people that I've talked to online and finally got the chance to meet through this retreat, our team retreat. Today is the last day for the extra bonus if you sign up as a demonstrator. So if you want to look into that or go back and catch my other videos where I describe it a little bit more as a demonstrator, what it means to be a demonstrator, the perks, go back and catch my last video. Today is the last day for the extra perks, but you can always sign up to be a demonstrator whenever, and you'll still get the starter kit for a very good price. I'm just bringing in all those little bits and pieces from the sticker sheets and from the punch outs that come in the workshop kit. So I'm just kind of testing those around. The Weekend Escape is that pinkish kind of color. So I want to bring in that pinkish tab on the right. This little green tag that I put over by Brandy, that says better together, which is so true. Our team is so strong. We're all so supportive of each other. We really are better together. So I thought that was perfect and it needed to make an appearance on this. I end up moving it around a little bit more, but it needed to be on this layout. These little chevron arrows are also from the punch outs, I call them punch outs. It's like a big sheet of, paperboard, kind of cardstock, DSP type weight. So I just punched all of those out and I just have them set off to the side of my desk here, and I'm just kind of playing around to see which colors and which elements I want to bring in. This layout has a lot of white space. Some splatter would look really good. But all of my layouts have been kind of photo heavy, so I thought it'd be nice to bring in a little bit of white and a little simpler layout into this album. I will do a full album walkthrough once I'm completely done with this Colorado trip. I think that'll be fun to share with you guys how everything came together as one. I have my social medias linked down below, so if you want to see still shots or contact me through there, if you have any questions of becoming a demonstrator, reach out to me through those social medias, or you can comment on this video, whatever's easiest, and I'd be happy to share more information regarding becoming a demonstrator. I've walked through it quite a bit this month since we're doing the special promotions, but just thought I would do another invite. I don't want anybody to feel left out. You are welcome on my team. I wanted to bring in a few more stamps and these blue dots that came as part of Erin's Sprinkle. So I added those to the banner and to my little cluster. So I added some down here and right over here. The Sharing, Loving, Crafting is a Stampin'Up stamp, and I just stamped that across that pink tab there. And then this one's from Close to My Heart, but it was kind of like their business building one, and I did this Memories in the Making. Now I just need to add my journaling to that tag up top there. I did add some ribbon too, so super simple ribbon. I just cut it at an angle, strung it through, good to go. Super simple layout, but I love how it came together. I look at that view of the mountain behind me. I think I had the perfect seat at this retreat. I loved the view behind me. I could have spun around and just sat there and stared out the window all day. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and until next time, live a life worth scrapping. Bye, guys!